And we are live again. Of course not live, but something like live. And you know, that's the thing that they say. They say, we're live. And we are live from O2 Arena in London. And with the most anticipated match ever. The match between Nico and the model. Okay, now let's continue with this build. What we are left to do is make thickness of the belt itself. So we go to our Z-modeler brush, we go to a poly. Let's turn on poly frame. You can turn poly frame by pressing Shift F. Shift F, turn it on and off. But I don't use it. I mean, yeah, I may start to use it because it's a little bit like you have to go here and press it. But Shift F, it's kind of, yeah, obvious. So from here, extrude all polygons inward. Yeah, and remember, when we are on Z-modeler brush, we use, let me flip it just, we use the spacebar. And when we kind of let go the spacebar, it disappears. The controls of the brush. That's obvious. So now let's move a bit the belt buckle. It's a belt buckle, hopefully. Yes. Yeah, I think it's good. Although here those folds are not shifted, are not in my... I don't like them. You know, they're too thin and they're too kind of a straight, not good. I mean, they have to look more natural. Ooh, we have to have... Yeah, let's try them from here to make a triangular shape like this. A triangular shape could be a bit more interesting. Maybe we can go and make another from here. Smooth the edges and leave them like this. I'm just trying some things. It's not nothing too much. Maybe this is fine. No, it's not. Why it's not fine, you will ask? Because they are almost parallel to each other, which is absolutely no. Yeah, it's not good. Parallel lines on folds are a no. Yeah, this is not parallel and this could work. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is much better. Yeah, sometimes we have to try a few things if we don't use references, like we are not using references now. And why are we not using references? Laziness? Probably. But if you're not lazy, and if you think you're not lazy, you can use some reference. Of course, good references are pretty hard to find, especially at what you need. For example, we will write in Google leather, pants, female, and yeah, we'll get some references, but many times the references are not exactly what you need. And you have to spend a lot of time looking for references, which is a good thing. I mean, it's a good thing to use references and to look for them. You have to do it sometimes. But in this case, since this is a stylized character, also remember, if it's a stylized character, let's remove the mask from the pants. If it's a stylized character, you don't make all the faults you see in a photograph. You can use a reference, a photograph for a reference, but you have to figure out and you have to pick the most prominent, the most interesting, and the most kind of the folds or the features that are the most prominent, the most interesting. And yeah, I already said that, but it's, you know, I just cannot figure out the word. The features that are defining the forms the best, and only few of them you are allowed to put on your model, not every and each one of them. For example, here now I don't like this kind of fold because it's it's not stylized enough. It's kind of stylized, but it's not stylized enough. So I will go with my pinch brush with Alt and just pinch this area, then smooth. I always smooth when I want something to look stylized. I just go with the standard brush, then smooth. Then go with the standard brush again to make this kind of a sharp edge and smooth. And why I'm smoothing? Because it's a sharp edge, yes, but it shouldn't be sharp as a knife blade or something, you know. It should be sharp with some specular light like this, not super sharp. Like this is fine, and here I will also smooth, and here I will smooth, 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 all over the place. Now, maybe a bit better, maybe, yes. I think this could work. Yeah, this is kind of nice. What I don't like here is the bra. I don't like the bra. Why? Because it is gray. I don't like that it's gray. Maybe we should find another color for it. Let's go to... Yeah, we are jumping from one thing to another and to another, but the thing is that that's how you do the character. You don't just do one thing, then go to another thing. I'm trying to do that for this course to be more organized. So every video should have its own name, and we should make one part in 1 or 2 or 3 videos. But it's not the way that we work in practice. Yes, so this. Let's try RGB contrast, okay. RGB intensity, maybe a little bit more light would be nice, or maybe a bit more like this. Let me try this. It's not the worst. I mean, something like this could work. I mean, yeah, not like this, but the RGB contrast. Okay, this could be red, but how did I make it? Okay, all right. Let's try this to mask some areas. Yeah, we are masking the red area, which is red, and this will be kind of darkish, but not super dark, maybe lighter than it is now. And the other part could be... How to invert the mask, by the way? Unmask. Okay, I just unmasked it. It's okay. RGB intensity. No, this is not a color that we have in our model at all. It's mostly warm colors, as you can see. It has yellow, it has red, it has brown, and kind of a grayish brown. And only on the gun here we have some more of cold colors. Green intensity low. Yeah, maybe this will be better. Yeah, I guess this is kind of better because this grayish thing just looked like it doesn't have any color. It was strange. So let's continue with making dynamic subdivisions on this belt. Always yes. And of course crease at 1. We'll try at 1 first. And smooth surface at 5. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Let's make the thickness a little bit bigger in here. So I go with my move brush with Alt pressed, and I just go over the surface of the belt. And when we press Alt, you know that even if we are here in front of the ass, for example, and we press Alt, it will make this, because it's kind of moving the geometry along the normal of the surface, so perpendicular to the surface most of the time. So when I do this here again with Alt, but on the belt, I'm clicking on the belt with Alt again, and with Alt I'm moving, and I'm moving this. So yeah, this belt shouldn't be too much separated from the surface, because when we retopologize later, not in this course of course, but when we retopologize someday, it will be difficult for us. But if we do it in ZBrush, and if I do a retopology course based on this character, I will do it in ZBrush. That's just the way I will do it. So yeah, it will be easier. Let me see. So here we don't have... Oops. let me change the select brush. Okay, those things should be one polygroup, so let's group visible. And now we will fill it with this color. Okay, let's try to fill it with this. Why it doesn't happen? I'm trying to fill it with this color and it just doesn't work. That's because I'm filling it with material. Yeah, I have to be RGB. That's, yeah, now I did it. Now it's better. Alright, so this was a little bug that we encountered, but it's fine. Now it's fine. So the pants in the upper part, you see how it's kind of a wavy here. It's not exactly perfectly aligned with the belt, and it kind of should be. And yeah, we should take care of those kind of finer details that they're important. I mean, we should do them. And we should start the mask, because the mask is kind of interesting. It's also kind of hard because we don't see too much of it. Yeah, we see it enough, I think. Enough of it. Yeah, we should be able to do it without any issue, or without too much issue. And the thing that I want to do is I want to do it exactly like the shoulders. So I will do half of it, and then I will mirror it on the other side. I will combine the pieces, and then I will work with symmetry until we die. No, until we kind of have something interesting to have. Kind of have something interesting to have. I think I might get kind of a higher degree in English with this English. Maybe this is, I will invent another English. It will be nice. So before inventing another English, let's try to make this kind of thing. Yeah, we are almost halfway through this video, but we don't have anything to do with the belts anymore that much. I mean, even if it's stylized character, we can leave the belts like this, or we can do some ornamentation. Let's continue on the belts just a little bit more. I mean, why? Yeah, dynamic. When you do this and you move, when you move the camera around the object, and everything disappears but the tool that you are on, then you have the dynamic here on the solo dynamic on. Now when I have it off, dynamic is a little button inside the button, like we have in ZBrush, some of them. So we go to this kind of a belt buckle here and apply. So I applied the subdivisions. Now we have subdivisions and we are cool. Now Orb Crack brush with lazy radius on will be kind of nice for this, or a standard brush will do the same job. So let's see, Orb Crack brush is doing this, and let's see, say the non-standard brush with lazy radius, how it will do it. It's similar. I mean, you see the Orb Crack brush is making a bit more of a sharp area in these edges, and the standard brush, we have to go to the edges one more time, for example, to make them sharper, which is not exactly a good thing. So Orb Crack brush, as I told you, when you go to Gumroad and search for Orb Crack, you will find it, and it's, I think, in a pack with some other brushes for $0. This is the base price. So $0 I think everybody can afford. But as I told you, I recommend, if you can, like spare $2 or $3 for the guy. It's very nice of him to make a brush, and kind of useful brush, and sell it for no price at all. So gave it away. So I think we can help him. And I told you, I think I gave him like $5 or something. I'm not sure. But it's, it's useful, the brush. So I did this because I need a little bit detail on this area. You see how it's a bit more interesting, not that dull. Other thing we can do is, let's go to Orb Crack brush again and make this kind of thing. For example, let's try some design in here. Yeah, probably this will be too much. Or is it? Huh. Yeah, maybe this kind of thing or something like this will be nice. For example, maybe even just this, and in here something like this would be cool. Yeah, I'm just kind of no, I don't like this. Maybe what I did first was nice, but we have to be more precise. Yeah, also on the sleeves, if you notice how she, oops, what am I doing here? Wow. Okay, no matter. If you notice how she have this kind of things on her sleeves, it will be nice if we do this detail, because, but we'll see if we will be able to do it, because maybe we won't do it. I'm not sure. We'll see. So yeah, let's probably finish this video by making some detail on this belt buckle. So apply the subdivisions there, go to it, and kinda I will go with the high polish brush and just polish this front area, because it has a little bit of edges here and there, which I don't like. And then I can go with my orb crack brush and just do a design again like this, for example, but a little bit more kind of a brave design. This was a bit dull, I mean, like yeah, since it's a stylized character, it has to be with the thicker lines, with a little bit bigger forms than the normal thing. For example, oops, okay, let's try here. Yeah, we have to apply also, because this is a different piece. You see, I'm adding things. Of course, I encourage you to test your own designs. This is too much, I think. Yeah, this is a little bit too much, maybe. If you try your own designs, it will be fine. Maybe we can try to do something in here like this. This I'm doing it with the clay tubes brush, just like this, or maybe even Control Z a few times, do it here like this with the orb crack brush, and then smooth a little bit. This kind of a design, kind of a squarish things that are digged into this, and it may look a bit more modern or whatever, not sure, but I'm doing it. Let me see it from afar. It looks like an interesting design. Maybe we'll leave it there, maybe. And now we will stop this video. We will continue in the next video with the gas mask. We'll call it gas mask. If it's not, my apologies, but you will never kind of have to know. Oh no, yeah, we have a little bit more time here, so let's go to, don't press here, let's go to the jacket, and okay, yeah, so let's auto group, and when we auto group, you see how these things becomes a different color, and also something here becomes a different color. Okay, so we select this and this, and then they are selected, and here on those things, this and this, oops, yeah, this probably we should select, yes. And now when I have only this part selected, I will group visible, and this will become one group, and then I will be able, no, I will be able to change the color anyway, but yeah, I will go here, press C to select this color, alpha brush, and then just draw over it. So about the selections and inverting the selection, you have to kind of get used to do that. Select something, invert the selection, select something else, or deselect, invert the selection. That's how you do selecting kind of a more complex stuff in ZBrush. but you saw it already. So yeah, see you in the next video with the gas mask.